The shocking news regarding the health condition of Jungkook, one of the BTS members, is now the center of attention. The virtual world is filled with speculation, theories, and prayers from fans around the world. But what exactly happened to Jungkook? What kind of surgery did he undergo? And why did the doctor only raise his voice after 20 minutes had passed? This question continues to hang in the minds of the public. BTS's agency HYB Entertainment released a brief statement that Jungkook had to undergo urgent surgery on Friday morning. However, the statement did not elaborate on what illness Jungkook had, only mentioning that his condition required immediate medical attention. The statement actually raises more questions than answers. Is his condition serious? Why this sudden surgery? Does this have anything to do with his dense activity all this time? Speculation is growing wild among ARMY, as BTS fans are called. Some suspect this is related to an old injury that Jungkook suffered, while others worry that this is a more serious illness. Silence on the part of the agency only aggravated the curiosity of the public. At 10 a.m. local time, Jungkook reportedly entered the operating room at a well-known hospital in Seoul. At that time, the media was forbidden to enter, and the hospital was heavily guarded by security officers. Fans gathered around the hospital hoping for updates, but everything went quiet for the first 20 minutes. However, tensions peaked when the hospital suddenly held a sudden press conference. The big question arises: why did the doctors decide to speak in the middle of the operation? What really happened in the operating room? At the press conference, Dr. Kim Taehyung, one of the doctors who led Jungkook's surgery, finally spoke up. He revealed that the operation went more complex than previously thought. "We are facing some unexpected challenges," he said in a serious tone. This statement immediately shocked the public and caused even deeper concern. Dr. Kim gave no further details, only asking for prayers from all sides for the smooth operation. This statement, of course, did not help ease the anxiety of the fans. Speculation again flooded social media, with the hashtag #PrayForJungkook becoming the #1 trending topic in various countries. One of the biggest questions that continues to haunt is, what illness does Jungkook actually have? A number of reports said that he suffered from health problems that have lasted long enough, but managed to hide from the public. This led to allegations that Jungkook had struggled with the pain behind his smile during his stage performances. Is this an old injury coming back? Or is it something more serious, such as a vital organ disorder? Asked a fan on social media. These theories are constantly evolving, ranging from hernias to breathing problems, but all of them are still unconfirmed. Meanwhile, amid the ongoing surgery, a number of reports claimed that Jungkook had shown signs of recovery before the surgery began. However, is it enough to ensure that the condition stabilizes after the operation? A number of medical experts interviewed by local media stated that such sudden operations are usually performed only in emergency cases. If this is a planned operation, usually the patient will be given preparation time. But for sudden surgery, it means there is a big risk if it is not treated immediately, said Dr. Lee Min-jun, a well-known surgeon in South Korea, who is not involved in Jungkook's surgery. His statement further fueled fears that Jungkook's condition was more serious than expected. Statement by Dr. Kim that the operation went more complicated than expected certainly raises a big question mark. Were there any unexpected complications? Some media reported that the medical team faced difficulties in handling one of Jungkook's vital organs, although this is still a rumor. However, the latest news circulating states that after 20 minutes have passed, the operation begins to run more stable. The hospital confirmed that Jungkook's condition is currently being closely monitored by the best medical team in South Korea. Our priority is to ensure the safety and complete recovery of patients. We will not risk anything, said one of the hospital representatives. Outside the hospital, the atmosphere was full of emotions. Fans gathered with banners and flowers as a form of their support for Jungkook. They continued to sing BTS songs, hoping that their positive energy can be felt by the idol inside the operating room. On social media, support poured in from various celebrities and high-profile figures. In fact, a number of South Korean politicians also offered prayers for Jungkook's recovery, considering BTS's great influence in making the country's name known internationally. Jungkook has given so much happiness to the world. Now it's time for all of us to give him our full support, wrote a celebrity on Instagram. Although much remains unanswered, one thing is certain is that the whole world is looking forward to the good news from the operating room. Jungkook, who has been an inspiration to millions, now needs the support of all parties. Will this operation go smoothly to the end? What really happened in the operating room? And when will we get the latest news on Jungkook's condition? All these questions still hang, but one thing is clear: love and support for Jungkook never subsided. With prayer and hope, the world awaits the next news. Jungkook, we're all with you. The more time passed, the atmosphere around the hospital became more heated. The media, which previously reported only from a distance, began to try to dig deeper into the information. A number of journalists even tried to interview hospital staff, although most refused to give statements. This tension makes the public even more involved in the emotional drama that takes place. Not only in South Korea, a similar atmosphere also occurs in various parts of the world. Fans from the United States, Europe, to Southeast Asia continue to update information through social media. Some fan accounts even held live broadcasts to discuss the development of the situation. It's not just about Jungkook as a celebrity. It's about someone who has inspired millions of people, said a fan in one of the live broadcasts. When the hospital decided not to provide additional information until the operation was completed, the media began to speculate. Some suspect that the complications of this surgery are related to an old injury Jungkook suffered during BTS's world tour a few years ago. At that time, he was absent from several appearances due to a serious back injury. However, there is another theory that is more surprising. Some media outlets suspect that Jungkook may be suffering from a condition that has never been disclosed to the public, such as a newly detected chronic health disorder. This certainly adds a layer of tension to already anxious fans. Is it possible for Jungkook to hide his pain for the sake of the fans? If true, this will be a testament to how dedicated he is to his work, an entertainment journalist said in a talk show. This statement immediately sparked debate on social media. Some fans felt this was a heroic act, while others feared the devastating effects of enduring the pain for too long. After almost 2 hours passed, the hospital finally issued a second official statement. In the statement, they revealed that Jungkook's surgery has been completed, and he is now in the recovery phase. However, there was one sentence in the statement that caught the public's attention. We found additional conditions during the operation that required further attention. This sentence immediately became the subject of discussion everywhere. The additional conditions in question certainly make many people wonder. Does this mean that new problems were detected during the operation? Or is the condition something that can be treated without further complications? The hospital has not provided further details, but they promise to hold an additional press conference in the next few hours.